Okay, so I just stumbled upon this on Twitter, and this isn't really a major thing, but it's kind of like it's kind of interesting to see. I want to see where this what this leads to, because if you don't know, Newsmax is a is well, I don't know if how new it is, but it's a conservative outlet that a lot of people who would be considered, Trump supporters or conservatives or former Fox News watchers have flocked to in the aftermath of the election, as a reaction to Fox and Fox's shift in their coverage of things. And like with Trump shouting them out constantly, same with One American News Network, it's people have flocked to these networks because a lot of times, especially with the whole voter fraud situation or the allegations and litigations that are going on right now, some people have taken to Newsmax and One American News Network because they are really giving credence to the claims that the Trump administration or Trump campaign is making. And that's why a lot of people have left Fox News, because Fox News was a lot of people on Fox News besides the opinion host, and even the opinion hosts are now seemingly coming to grips with what's going on. Like Laura Ingraham telling people it's over, Tucker Carlson kind of turning on Sydney. Well, he basically just called her out for not giving him any real evidence. And now Newsmax is calling the races in Michigan, Nevada, and Pennsylvania based on certification. Now, what will Newsmax fans go to next? Now that they've jumped from Fox News to One American Newsworks to Newsmax, I don't know. Maybe they'll go to One American News Network, because I don't know if OAN has called it yet. So this is just, I think it'll be interesting to see. Let me see some of the reactions. Do you think it's necessary, Post? You're going to lose your new base quicker than you gain them. See, exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Because they only gained the base because they were telling people what they wanted to hear. That's basically it. They were basically just I don't even know what the word for it is, bowing down to Trump in a way. And I know I don't want to make him seem like some king or whatnot. I'm not hyperbolic like that. But basically, they just went all in on Trump. Everything, whatever he says is gold, pretty much. And there's not much of a challenge to the claims that have been brought up, especially with the voter fraud thing. And they've just kind of gone all in on it. And the flood of former Fox News viewers has caused them to gain. And now you see, now they're probably going to get turned on because they called the race, because the races have been certified in these states. And you can say all you want, because the goalpost keeps moving. At first it was, oh look, it's not even official yet. The media can't call it. It's not official yet. We have to wait. Few weeks later, lawsuits kind of get tossed out. They only won one, which was the move forward, which has no effect on votes. Then now you have certification has happened, and now the goalposts moved again. They're like, okay, now we need an audit. We need an audit of this, and we need to check. There may be potential irregularities, because in court now they're not even arguing. That there was fraud taking place. They're arguing for the potential of fraud, or the potential of irregularities, or some irregularities that they've seen and that could potentially have caused this or potentially have caused that. That's not really going to hold up. They want to examine votes because there might be something wrong with them. And that's not gonna work, And then going beyond that with the whole Hugo Chavez Dominion systems, that's a whole nother beast, which, by the way, it's 7:18 over here, and we're still waiting on this Kraken. Okay, Sidney Powell said she was going to save the Trump presidency today by releasing a huge lawsuit against Georgia and Brian Kemp and others in Georgia. So, we're still waiting. Still got a few hours left, but where is it at, Sydney? Because you all know how it was with Sydney. She was Flynn's lawyer. Then she was kind of a part of the Trump team, and then she wasn't a part of the Trump team anymore because they kind of got away from her after the kabobble with Tucker and all that. It's just been a mess. Okay. Then people were saying she's not really a part of the team. Guys, Trump said it himself that she was a part of the team. So she was a part of the team, whether she was paid or not. That doesn't matter. She was coordinating with them. So yeah, Newsmax. Good luck. You know, you gained the base, and now they're probably gonna go away because you called a race because the votes have been certified. But people are just looking. A lot of people are just looking to what they want. They want to hear what they want to hear, and you know, I don't. This is similar to what happened with last time with the whole RussiaGate thing, and then you had the media constantly hyping up the Mueller report. You had Rachel Maddow and Lawrence O'Donnell on TV all the time talking about Trump has these ties to this Russian and this Russian and this Ukrainian and this and this and that. And just wait, it's coming. The Mueller report is coming. The Mueller report comes, and it was a humongous disappointment. It wasn't really anything in there. Half of it was redacted, and it was just completely. It was a complete waste of time and money, and that's what this is starting to remind me of that, because now I got so tired of hearing foreign interference, Russian meddling, interference, meddling. I got so tired of it. And now I'm starting to see those same terms brought up here. In one of the hearings, Sidney Powell and Giuliani and the other girl, I can't remember her name, the other lady, not girl, my bad. She was talking about interference by Venezuela and China and all this. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired of interference. I'm tired of hearing that word. Foreign interference. I'm just tired of it. But that's what this is starting to remind me of. Now they had that hearing in Pennsylvania, which really didn't do anything. It didn't do anything. It was just people. It was like they brought a bunch of people to complain, to make complaints. Like it's basically like you had a bad experience at the store, and everybody who complained online, you bring them to one place in front of a panel of representatives to let them hear your complaints. Yeah, I had bad service over there in aisle 3. I was waiting for a worker for 20 minutes. I was trying to ask a worker about some lettuce, and they couldn't explain to me about the lettuce. So I had to just wander away, and I accidentally bought kale instead of lettuce. You know, it's just stuff like that. That's what the whole hearing pretty much was. And it was brutal. It reminded me of those same RussiaGate hearings, just long, boring, and mostly hearsay or circumstantial stuff, and it's just pointless. It just feels so pointless. It felt like it did nothing, and that's just how it feels for me. But what do you guys think about Newsmax? Any Newsmax fans around? Please don't flood my comment section again with with a bunch of comments. Yeah. What do you guys think about this? Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, like, whenever do it, however you do it, wherever you do it, just do it. It's your boy Red X Black, and I'm out. Peace.